If you're a leader of an organization leading large teams, you're no stranger to the word burnout. Burnout is a very common phenomenon that's happening all across the world when it comes to how some of the employees feel about their work. In today's episode, in our bio-inspired employee experience design, we're going to look at what can we learn from the example of the honeybees that might help us to think about different solutions to address burnout in our organization. If we haven't met before, my name is Fahim Karim, and I'm an employee engagement expert. And I work with companies that are growing and are having a little bit of a hard time with retaining their talent. Employees are leaving, corporate culture is kind of affected because of communications and systems being broken, projects are delayed, and managers are not truly listening. So when I work with these organizations, I create a safe container where everyone gets to vocalize and express their ideas and their opinions without being put down. The managers get to lead and listen. The employees feel empowered and part of the team, and your company continues to grow and innovate. And as someone with a master's degree in management and an MBA in healthcare management, with 22 years of proven expertise in the corporate space with award-winning in leadership and excellence, I love to take teams and turn them around so that everyone feels seen and heard. So in today's video, I want to talk about the effect of fire that has on bees, on honeybees especially. In my previous episode, I talked about the effect of smoke. But in today's episode, even though it may sound similar, but trust me, when it comes to observing bio and how we can get inspiration, nuances are very important. You see, what happens to honeybees when they smell of fire, they think like there's a fire in the forest. And what they then think that I got to leave this hive, and in order for me to create a new hive, I'm going to have to take as much as honey with me as possible. So they start to gorge on those honey, and because of which they become, like so much honey in them, they become lethargic and subdued almost. So when we think about burnout, think about the analogy of how employees are impacted. Think about unethical behaviors from our leaders or incivility that the employee experiences. And if they experience such unethical behaviors or incivility, and by incivility I mean like being spoken to disrespectfully, being always talked down or cursed, made to feel little, over a long period of time, that almost is something like how the bees would feel if they're in a fire. Like, this is danger. That means I got to leave this company. I can't take it. Right? So think about that. The next thing I want to talk about is the wind. That's the other thing that impacts the bees. Now, when we think about wind, think about how our whimsical change of direction at every given month has an impact on the employees. Today we're working on this initiative. No, end that initiative. Tomorrow we're going to work on this initiative. No, we don't need that initiative. This is more important. Oh, forget about that one. Let's do this one. And this constant change of initiatives simply because of not having clear direction for the year, not having a clear goal as to why we're doing things, and why should we always keep putting out fires, almost like they say that, right? Like whimsical changes here and there, and the impact that has on the morale of the employees and how they feel like there's always a bar that's always being raised. It's never ending. So today was the last episode of our bio-inspired employee experience design series. If you'd like to watch the entire series, go to our website, gear2harvest.com/bio-inspired. Or you can click the link below and enjoy the shows.